I have been wanting to do this video for some time. There was an inner compulsion that was pushing me to do this video. The term Siddha means a perfected being. In this case, a master yogi who has accomplished supernormal powers. And these Siddhas are everywhere in India, particularly in Tamil Nadu. I am concerned with which is southern India. These Siddhas belong to a great antiquity. At least they have a history of 10,000 years, continuous history. But then the Tamils would say that they are immortal, which they are, I truly believe. And they brought herbs from different galaxies. And that's what makes these Siddha herbs very special. It is not just biochemicals, which you can study in a lab. Although the biochemicals or the phytochemicals they have are superior, and they cannot be studied easily because one particular Siddha, there are thousands of them, can be used for different indications. For instance, to develop your brain, you can take that herb, but it also can be used as a laxative. So there are usually one herb has multiple applications and multiple targets if you study them in their pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics. You see how they work in a miraculous way. One particular herb that everybody knows is turmeric. And then one of the leaves, palm leaves that came to me. See, these are called palm leaves. This is how in ancient times they recorded their discoveries. It's some sort of a crude form of book, and used before the discovery of palm leaves. The source for this is bundles of leaves like this, where they describe this medicine. And it is beginning to get the attention of the world slowly, but still in its infancy. And these people's, if we have to describe what is special about the Siddhas and their discoveries, I just remember one thing about a couple of things that what Einstein said about intuition and the intellect. He openly claimed and maintained that all his discoveries came to him not through reason, but through intuition. And talking about intuition, he said, it's a sacred gift. It's a sacred gift. And then the intellect is a good servant, but he regretted that people have forgotten the gift and then holding on to reason, which is a servant of intuition. So these herbs came, according to the tradition, from different galaxies. That's why these herbs are very, very powerful. And as I said, it targets hundreds of parts of the body. It goes everywhere. And one herb that has attracted the attention of the world is turmeric, and the ingredient is curcumin. There are 40,000 articles published, and some 4,000 patents have been given. Still, they have not figured out. The reason why it's very difficult to figure out these herbs is mysterious. The Siddhas themselves are supposed to be the guardians. Not supposed to be, they are, in my opinion, the guardians of the herbs. They don't allow anybody to go and mess with it. So they bless certain individuals to go and figure out the secrets behind these herbs. There are not only the Siddhas governing them, even every plant has a spirit or goddess or God behind it. So before you harvest the plant, you have to engage in austerities and prayers. Then you pray to the spirit and ask for his or her life for the sake of humanity. You know, these are all not scientific things. But as Einstein has mentioned in many of his precious quotes that people use everywhere, religion is a far better and more profound intelligence than systematic thinking. He used the word systematic thinking. And he puts it down, it can only reveal a tiny portion of nature's reality. Siddha herbs belong to a very, very rare category. And I'm glad that it is slowly becoming available globally. But research has not been done or even for some of the important herbs. And even if people who do that, they just neglect what the Siddhas have said about the spirit behind the herb. And only certain individuals with certain, who have received blessings from the Guru or from the plant itself, can successfully be able to discover that. It is very difficult to find a scientist who can talk to the plant as well as can do research. But we are ready now. We are getting to that place, and people are believing that the plants have their lives, and then we have to respect that. And then, although it's a stretch to make the scientists believe the spirits. But it will happen slowly. It's a matter of time. Siddhas carry the secret for several illnesses for which we don't have a medicine. There are restrictions imposed by FDA, and actually FDA doesn't even want to get involved with the herbs. And there should be a way that this there will be benefit if we apply Western biotech to figure out the precious nature of these herbs and what diseases it can cure. And most of the time, they are called elixirs. Elixirs are promoting life for different kinds of illnesses. I'm glad that the Siddhas have blessed me to study this science, and I have labs. I have created labs in India to study the herbs using Western biotech. It's in very early stage now, but I just started it. I'm very happy that I did. I'm very grateful for the Siddhas. God bless.